Good evening and welcome to the Variable Y Minute with your host of Variable Y. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, you guys. And tonight we are going to talk sports. I know we haven't talked sports in a long time. We haven't had many sports to talk about, but luckily we've got some sports to talk about, and we're just going to do a quick thing to talk about the sports we got coming up. Like I said before, we were so rudely interrupted by what's going on in the world. We got the NBA coming up, and it is fantastic, like I always like to say. So we got the NBA coming up. It's coming back. We're going to do 22 teams. So they're going to do the 16 qualifying teams, 8 in the East, 8 in the West, that have qualified, that are in the contention for the playoffs, I should say. They're going to invite one team from the East. I believe it's going to be the Washington Wizards. And then 5 teams from the West: the San Antonio Spurs, the Dallas Mavericks, the Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans, the Portland Trail Blazers, and one other team. I really don't know. And they're going to give them an 8-game rest of the regular season just to play it out. The other 8 teams are going to have to stay at home. They didn't qualify for the playoffs, so they're not going to make it. And those teams are going to play it out. By now, you all should know this is happening at the Wide World of Sports in Orlando, and then they're going to do the playoffs going forward. So I look very much forward to that. So really tonight, guys, what I wanted to ask you is, what do you think is going to happen in the playoffs? I have no idea. With these, 3 months that they've had off, I cannot handicap this. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who's going to be in shape. I don't know who's going to be, who's going to have healed from injuries. I don't know who's going to have not played in enough time that they may cause themselves an injury. I don't know. So I have to see what happens when they actually start playing to see who is actually looking good and who does not look so good. So I want to know what you guys think. Like, do you think, are you going to stick with what I thought was just going to be the main thing, the main team to do it all? Are you going to stick with LeBron and AD and say that the Lakers are going to be the team to beat in this? Are you going to say some of you thought the Clippers would be the team to beat? Do you think it's going to be somebody else because it's going to be such an extraordinarily different type of NBA rest of the regular season, I guess you could say, in playoffs? Do you think this is going to be another team who could sneak in, who could win the whole thing? Let me know what you guys think, because I'm fascinated by this. I have to say I am. And of course, we're all super excited about getting sports back. Like I said, tonight is going to be a very short episode. Not going to get into too much, not going to go too deep with anything that happened throughout this week. But I will say, I hope you all did what we did earlier and got out there and exercised your right to vote so that we can see maybe some changes happening in this world to make it the type of world that we all say we would like for it to be. So I want you guys to don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and subscribe down below at the Variable Y Minute. Of course, you can also catch me over on Twitter at the Variable_Y or over on Instagram at just Variable Y. I thank you guys so much for joining me. Like I have been saying recently, because I know I know it's something that we all need right now. If you are in need of any kind of mental health professional to help you through what's going on, reach out to me. I know a couple of people who can really help, and they are great at what they do, and they will let you see that you're okay, that you're not alone, that you're not the only one who cares about you. There are people out there who really care about you. So if you need that, please let me know. I can give you some recommendations. Until then, please guys, please be safe. We will talk later and have a wonderful night.